Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to discuss about problem E of the recent Atcoder beginner contest. So it's a DP problem. Okay, so here's the problem. Battles in a row. Takashi is about to play a game where he fight N monsters and he has H health and M magic power initially. So he can choose to fight using health or magic. And based on this problem, I immediately thought of DP solution because it really resembles a knapsack problem. Okay, so I'm going to discuss the problem here. Okay, perfect. Okay, so the solution here will only have like maximum two states. So let's say DP IJ. The reason why we only have two states or less maybe is because the constraint there is like 3000 by 3000. So you can't have like three states or three for loop DP. Okay, so the definition for DP here would be the max the max magic points we can end up after after attacking the first ice monsters and and okay the max magic points we can end up after attacking the first ice monsters and J health points. So it'll be something like, okay, let's say we have we have this state, right? Then we can see like how many magic points we can end up like maximum, and also how many health points we can end up later if we do it the most optimal way. Okay, so the transition here will be dpi j is equals to max dpi minus 1 j plus, okay, maybe just put it here, j plus let's say I name the array health I. Okay, and then we can compare this to dp ij minus magic I. Okay, so this will be the transition. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention the base case. Maybe I'll just write it here. I health, oops, magic. Okay, so I'm just going to explain to you the base case first. So the base case here is like, what is it? Sorry, it should be 0. Okay, so if we attack 0 monster, right? So, or in other words, we didn't attack at all, we will of course end up with our maximum possible health and our maximum possible magic, which is the input. So that's the base case. And then later the transition here will be something like, okay, let's say we attack with magic, right? Of course, our maximum possible magic will be decreased. So if we attack with magic, it will be the second possibility here. Okay, sorry, should be I minus 1. Wait, I need to fix this first. I minus 1. Yeah, maybe I just rewrite all of these. Wait. Okay, I minus 1. And then after we subtract this, right? Of course, we did not end up with any health at all. Okay, sorry. It's like we end up with this health. It's because we use magic. But if we use health, right? Technically, the previous health that we were supposed to get is like J plus health I, because we attack it using our health. So think of it as like a reverse. So if we use the first if we attack the first monster with our health, then technically we will get the value from the bigger health, state. So like j plus health I. Okay, then later for our final answer we can simply just check for, let's say, for every dpij, so like for every number of monsters that we can possibly attack, and for every for every health points that we can possibly get, if it's more than equals to 0, so as in like our magic will not end up in negative value, then it will be our candidate answer. So we can simply take the maximum I. So we can later we can print maximum I because we need to attack as many monsters as possible. Okay, so I'm going to show you my solution here. So it should be very similar, but as you can see here, right, I kind of set the boundary to be like 3001 because according to the input is like maximum 3000. So because as you can see here, right, j plus vpi first, right, you can go very large, so I kind of set the boundary here. So I just set like, okay, I think it was just me being safe. So as in like I didn't only set like for the specific health, I just set for every like possible health points and 0 monster attack, I'll just set it to our magic points. As you can see here, if it's more than equal to 0, then we just simply take the maximum of I. So the maximum of the possible number of monsters that we can attack. Okay, so I think that's all for this problem solution. It's a quite interesting DP for me, and it is very educational for people who has not done like enough DP problems, and they can learn uh like something, or yeah, or maybe like some stuff lah. Okay, so I think that's all for today's video. I'm going to see you in the next video. It will be probably a code forces video because there's an upcoming div 3 on Tuesday. Thank you.